Behind the intricate social conditioning, behind the polite smiles and the agreeable nods, behind everything she has ever been taught to say she wants in a man, lies a secret, a deep, powerful, almost primal desire that exists, dormant within almost every single woman. A dark desire that 99% of well-intentioned, nice guys will live their entire lives and never, ever come close to triggering. They spend their entire lives trying to appeal to her logical mind, desperately checking off the boxes on her good man checklist. They remain completely, tragically blind to the wild, untamed, powerful part of her psyche that secretly, desperately craves something more, something raw, something powerful, something real. Today, I am not giving you more superficial dating tips. I am handing you the master key to that locked, hidden room in her soul. I am going to reveal exactly what this dark desire is, the deep psychology behind it, and the 3 core components of the man who can fearlessly, masterfully unlock it. Understanding this, gentlemen, is the fundamental difference between being her friend, her safe option, and being the one man she subconsciously, willingly, eagerly surrenders to. This is the truth they don't want you to know. This is the truth that changes everything. To understand her dark desire, you must first, and most importantly, understand that she lives in 2 distinct, often conflicting worlds simultaneously. There is the safe world that her logical, conscious brain wants to build and inhabit, a world of comfort, predictability, stability, and a reliable partner who checks all the right boxes. But then there is the primal world, the world her emotional core, her soul, her ancient wiring secretly craves to be taken to. This is a world of excitement, of passion, of tension, of challenge, of being led by a force so strong, so confident, so centered, that she can finally, for a blissful moment, let go of the immense, exhausting burden of control and simply surrender. Most men, the 99%, spend their entire lives trying to sell her on the idea of living in the safe world 24/7. They offer comfort, they offer predictability, they offer agreeableness. But the man who triggers her deepest, darkest desire is the one who proves he is the strong, safe, unshakable gatekeeper to the primal world. He is the man who can confidently, masterfully take her there and then reliably bring her back safely. That is the man she finds utterly, hopelessly irresistible. So what is it? What is this deep, dark, primal desire that exists in the heart of that storm in the untamed landscape of her primal world? It is the desire to surrender. Now let me be absolutely, unequivocally clear, so the weak-minded do not misinterpret this. This is not a desire to be controlled, to be abused, to be dominated by a weak, insecure man who is merely acting tough. That is repulsive to her on every level. This is the profound, soul-deep desire to meet a man whose frame is so strong, whose purpose is so compelling, and whose competence is so undeniably evident that she feels a profound, almost euphoric relief in finally being able to let go of the crushing, exhausting burden of control, to silence her anxious, overthinking mind, and to surrender completely into her natural, flowing feminine polarity, knowing with unshakable certainty that she is safe, protected, and being led by a powerful, trustworthy, masculine force. She spends her entire day in a state of masculine control. At her job, managing her finances, her social life, her family. Her dark desire is to find a man whose very presence is a vacation from that constant, exhausting burden, a man so solid, so centered, so unshakable that she can finally allow herself to be the powerful, chaotic, beautiful ocean, because she knows, without a doubt, that he is the unshakable shore. Component number 1, the unshakable frame and unwavering purpose, be the mountain. The principle A woman cannot and will not surrender to a man who is a leaf in the wind, whose emotional state is dependent on hers. She can only and will only ever surrender to a mountain. Your internal strength, your emotional sovereignty, and your external driving mission are the absolute non-negotiable foundation for triggering this desire. The potent psychology. Her primal brain, the beast, is constantly subconsciously asking, is he strong? Is he stable? Can he handle me? Can he handle the world? A man with an unshakable frame. A man who is not rocked by her moods, her tests, or by external events. And a man with a clear, compelling purpose in life provides a resounding, powerful yes to all of these questions. This creates the profound sense of psychological safety and respect that is the absolute prerequisite for her to even consider letting go of control. The application. Your mission, your purpose, your self-development comes first. Always. Your emotional stability is your sole responsibility. It is not her job to manage your feelings. You must be the calm, unshakable center of your own universe. She cannot be your purpose. She must be the most cherished, welcome companion who is invited to join you on your great purpose. This unyielding strength is the fundamental foundation of her surrender. Component number 2, playful dominance and decisive leadership. Be the leader. The principle, you must not be afraid to confidently lead, to playfully challenge, and to create a fun, flirtatious, palpable tension. This is the active, dynamic ingredient that invites her to let go of her own need to control and to simply enjoy the ride. The potent psychology. This is the embodiment of the safe adventure. Your ability to lead decisively, planning an exciting date, guiding a conversation with purpose, to tease her playfully, demonstrating that you are not intimidated by her, and to hold a strong, unapologetic, yet respectful sexual frame without being aggressive, signals immense confidence and social competence. It creates an exciting, unpredictable dynamic where she doesn't have to think, she doesn't have to plan, she just has to feel and respond to your confident lead. The application. Lead the interaction. Make the plans. Use playful, challenging, witty banter. Don't be afraid to use strong, confident, lingering eye contact and calibrated, respectful touch. You are not asking for her permission at every step. You are creating a compelling, irresistible experience that she wants to be a part of. You are confidently opening the gate to the primal world and inviting her to step through it with you. Component number 3, profound attunement and deep understanding. Be the man who gets her. The principle, brute force, blind dominance, or generic strength is not enough. In fact, it's repulsive. You must make her feel on a soul-deep level that she is profoundly seen, heard, and understood by you. Your strength must be paired with sharp intelligence and deep empathy. The potent psychology. This is the most crucial, most sophisticated, and most overlooked component of the entire dynamic. Her act of surrender is an act of ultimate, profound trust. She will only ever give that sacred trust to a man who she feels instinctively gets her on a level that most people don't. A man who can read her subtle moods, who can understand her unspoken fears, who can appreciate her unique qualities beyond the surface, who can listen with profound intent. That is the only man she will ever feel safe enough with to truly, completely let go of control. The application. Listen with absolute, unwavering intent when she speaks. Use insightful, forbidden compliments that acknowledge her inner world, her mind, her resilience, not just her beauty. Learn to understand her unspoken needs, her emotional subtext. Your unshakable strength gives her the permission to surrender, but your profound understanding of her gives her the safety to do so. This powerful, rare combination is precisely what her soul craves. Now, let me be absolutely unequivocally clear. because this is the most important part of this entire video. The surrender we are talking about, this profound, beautiful act of feminine trust, is a sacred, powerful, enthusiastically and freely given gift from her feminine soul. It is never, ever, under any circumstances, something to be taken, to be forced, to be coerced, or to be demanded. Your job is not to make her surrender. Your job is to become such a powerful, safe, compelling, and profoundly understanding man that she chooses to surrender to you, that she craves to let go in your presence, because it feels like the most liberating, most exhilarating, most peaceful thing in the world for her to do so. Anything less than her joyful, unambiguous, enthusiastic participation, her clear verbal and non-verbal consent at every stage, is a hard, absolute no. True power, true masculine strength, respects this sacred boundary above all else. End of story. Her dark desire to finally, safely, thrillingly surrender to a worthy, powerful, and understanding man. The three core components of that man: 1, an unshakable frame and a compelling, unwavering purpose. The mountain. 2, playful, confident dominance and decisive leadership. The adventure. 3, profound attunement and deep, insightful understanding. The key. This is a truth that runs directly counter to everything modern society preaches about relationships. In the comments section below, I want us to have a high-level, unfiltered discussion. Why do you think the concept of feminine surrender, in this psychological sense, is so misunderstood, so feared, or even so demonized in today's world? I want to hear your uncensored, intelligent thoughts. If this video just unlocked a new, more profound level of understanding for you, if it shattered some old, weak paradigms, share it. It's time more men understood the real, deep, primal dynamics of desire and attraction to continue your journey of mastering the forbidden knowledge of psychology, of attraction, of masculine power. Make sure you have absolutely obliterated that subscribe button and have activated all notifications. Stop living in the safe, boring world. Become the gatekeeper to the world she secretly craves.